What in the Ratchet Fight Club is this? What's up, everybody? Fred Richani, TSC, your home for pro wrestling news updates, interviews, and everything in between. And perhaps not for long anymore because, my God, Raw, Vince McMahon, you've gone crazy. Raw Underground. If you don't know what a Raw Underground is, it's not Lucha Underground. It's not Tony Hawk's Underground. It's not related to PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. It's not even WWE Battlegrounds. It is a new concept that they just introduced to Monday Night Raw. Now, rumors were running rampant, mainly from WWE.com, about rumors, air quotes, about Shane McMahon returning. Shane McMahon returning. A mysterious new faction. Now, at the time I am recording this, Raw is still in progress because I am so appalled that I stayed up. I was so tired. But I was like, you know what? Just in case something interesting goes down, I'm going to stay up. I'm going to cover it for all you guys. And so I wait, and I wait. And during Raw, we have power outages, like in the actual performance center. We have the microphones cutting off. They're saying, oh, it's due to the hurricane. And by the way, New Jersey's set to get the part of the hurricane too, which sucks. So I hope everybody stays safe all through the eastern part of the United States. But they're saying it's a hurricane. Obviously, it's BS. It has to do with the storyline they were hyping. I don't know what the mysterious faction is, but we do know what the damn concept is. And Vince McMahon's lost it. The same day that The Rock bought the XFL to save the XFL, to possibly make the XFL a successful endeavor, because that's what The Rock does, on the same damn day, we get Shane McMahon backstage with Babatunde and a bunch of other dudes brawling, fighting, doing some really crappy fake MMA in a ropeless ring. The lights are dimmed. There's like smoke. There's like this music in the background. This looks like what people that don't watch UFC would describe UFC as in like 2005. It's ridiculous. You had these like go-go dancers that looked like they were transported from the TNA Asylum days. Remember that remembers TNA wrestling in the Nashville Asylum? I mean, it was so low rent. It was just so dank, ratchet, whatever you want to call it. This was like, I don't know. There was a guy that hit like a power bomb that was locked in. There's a guy, I think he was either locked in a triangle or an armbar, and he did the Rampage Jackson powerbomb spot with Ricardo Arona, only obviously this was a worked one. And if you ever wanted to know what WWE MMA would look like, this was it. Because it was like 50 camera cuts. Punch, camera cut. Punch, camera cut to the dancers going like this. Punch, camera cut. Punch, camera cut. To the point where I'm just like, what the hell is this? And Shane McMahon's like, there are no rules. You know, we'll be back with the next fight coming soon. What the hell? That's your idea? I'm not saying I was excited to see Shane McMahon back, but the last time they brought Shane McMahon back a few years ago after a 9-year absence, 7-year absence, however long it was, he popped numbers. So I thought, you know what? Okay, you want to bring back Shane McMahon? Another blast from the past? Ugh. But you know what? Some people do like him. Some people still remember him. He hasn't been off TV that long, but long enough where people might miss him. Okay, maybe he could do something at SummerSlam where, I don't know, he challenges Triple H for control of NXT or something. Something that involves all the freaking brands. Something. I don't know. It would still be a blast from the past, but at least it'd be something. An attempt. Or maybe you could even do like Shane McMahon introducing like a surrogate or something that challenges Triple H for control of WWE. I don't know. And maybe they'll still do that. But right now, at this present moment, WWE is freaking hyping Underground. Raw Underground with these worked, these, I hate to say fake, but I mean, they're fake MMA fights. You know, they're predetermined MMA fights. I mean, I don't even want to call them worked because Pancrase had worked fights back in the day, and those fights looked real. This just looked like crap. And look, kudos to all the young talent that's involved, that's been stuck in a warehouse somewhere or in a freezer, a locker, an underground bunker in NXT that hasn't gotten any TV time. It's great that they get a chance to shine, or at least attempt to shine, and one day on their credits on the indie poster they can say former Raw Underground star, whatever. But this is crap. This is crap. This is absolute crap. This is your bright idea that you've been hyping. This is the bright idea you've been pumping up. Some cinematic, multiple camera cut, Raw Underground garbage. This is what you want us to watch? My God. Oh, man. And they hyped it for like 2 hours. Raw Underground, Raw Underground, Raw Underground. And we got like 3-4 minutes of this crap. Not that I want to see any more, but I'm just saying. They're tanking in ratings. And while they did make a lot of money this quarter, I mean, a huge amount of money this quarter, while they've saved a lot of money, being greedy bastards and just in general with cost cutting and just by default with their TV contracts being so massive, they're idiot proof. But this is the thing. Everything has an expiration date, right? We all live and die. The only thing that lasts is death, taxes, whatever. With wrestling, nothing lasts forever. And WWE has been an institution, but less people are watching wrestling than ever before. I don't want to get into the whole, AEW wins the war, NXT wins the war. Yes, I know AEW gets paid way less than WWE, and they're a great deal for TNT, and it's great that they're doing well, and they've made strides, but it is never a good thing. I don't care who's the demo god, who's on god, who's Duke the god, all right? It's never a good thing when less people are watching your sport, your entertainment sector, than ever freaking before, and that is what's going on right now, not just in WWE, but in all of professional wrestling. Obviously, it's worse for WWE because they have the name value. They have every advantage that AEW doesn't, and they're tanking. They're just tanking, and they're idiot-proof right now, but in a couple of years when TV rights deals are up for renewal or up for renegotiation, are they going to be idiot-proof? Are they going to get the same amount of money? Are they going to get anything in the universe of that kind of money? And who's to say, going forward with however long this pandemic lasts, that Fox or NBC Universal listen and say, you know what, man? We're going to make some changes to this contract. Maybe we'll even opt out like I believe Fox did with the PGA Tour, which had to go to NBC for a lot less money. That actually happened. That was unprecedented, but it happened. The precedent has been set. So we will see. We will see. But present day, as far as things that directly affect the viewers like us, Raw Underground, holy crap, holy doodle squat, what an absolutely, positively terrible idea. And this is around the same time frame y'all did the eye for an eye. I don't want to see any more swamps. I don't want to see any more orange juice from a roof. I don't want to see guys getting stabbed. I don't want to see swamps. I don't want to see Sister Abigail. I don't want to see Farmer Burns. I don't want to see Brother Dale. Okay, I don't want to see Raw Underground and fake MMA. There's plenty of real MMA on TV right now, especially on ESPN right now with UFC. UFC's kind of in a little mini boom period here. I want to see some wrestling. Some good wrestling. And there has been some good wrestling here and there, but some good wrestling with good storytelling, with compelling characters. There are no dream matches right now in WWE. There are none. None. Look around you. Look around. Are there any dream matches right now in WWE you want to see? Like, be honest. Be honest. Like, a Chad Gable and Daniel Bryan match would be awesome. Or AJ Styles Chad Gable match would be awesome. But is that really like a dream match? Like, no, it's a cool match. It'd be well wrestled if they were given the time. Mustafa Ali, if he got a title shot, that'd be great. But is there any like real intrigue, right? Like back in the day during the brand split, John Cena versus Triple H. That was a real dream match. John Cena versus HBK. Batista versus The Undertaker. I mean, they had some real matches you could freaking build up. What the hell do we have here? What do we have? Is there a Kurt Angle versus HBK in this generation? No, there isn't. And that's like 95% of it is not the fault of this current generation, although Seth Rollins liked to brag that he came up with a lot of the eye for an eye match, which is just an embarrassment and shows his judgment these days. But think about it. Like, who is there? What dream match is there? McIntyre versus Orton will probably be a great match. Is it a dream match? Is it getting you really that excited? No, it's not. Unfortunately, it's not. Does The Fiend versus Braun the Strowman get y'all excited? No. Again, other than maybe the women's division that's been killing it, and specifically Asuka, Sasha, and Bayley who have been killing it, other than them, what do you got to look forward to? What are you really intrigued by? The only thing I'm intrigued by now is to see what other ideas, horrible ideas out of desperation WWE can come up with, and how much lower can Raw go? Well, underground. Pun intended. But I want to hear from you. What do you think about Raw, Tony Hawk's Underground? What do you think about Shane McMahon returning? What the hell do you think about the state of wrestling today, at least in the States? Let me know. Leave a comment below. If you enjoyed this update, like, share. Feel free to check out the Pro Wrestling Tees sale right now, prowrestlingtees.com/TSC News. Please click that subscribe button, enable notifications. We got a lot of updates coming your way. And until next time, everybody, I'm going to go to sleep. I wasted my time, as always. Enjoy the matches, except on Raw Underground.